Alright, we're back to the Tim Beeson texts. I typed, I'd like to believe she cares or may realize what was up 10 years down the road, but I scared her family, ain't no fixing that. Now, I didn't choose for her family to be scared. I was having a fucking panic attack while severely fucking dehydrated. That wasn't a decision that I made. You type, give it time. You want to die? Sorry, train. Why let you win? I type, dude, I have this dream every night. I get no sleep. I lost a lot of friends over how fucked up my head is. If I'm dead or in prison, then she and her family don't have to be scared. It's worth a sentence or death to see that happen. I hope she told you I'm crazy. He typed, you ain't crazy. It's taking a bit to load, isn't it? You ain't crazy. Crazy people don't know they're crazy. You're just an idiot, if we're being honest. No, dude, I'm not being an idiot. I mean, at this point, I've already had enough people fucking threaten my life. Call me a fucking chimo and a fucking rapist and fucking shit like that. Fucking accusing me of shit that I didn't fucking do. Accusing me of being on meth and fucking shit. Fuck all of you pieces of shit. He typed, you need to step back and look at you and figure out that first, I bet, but that time Natalie and you can be cool again. Think on it, will you? That's the thing, is that me and Natalie weren't cool. These people are telling her to ignore me. No, I'm being fucking abused. I need fucking help. While she's playing fucking victim and people are harming me over her playing fucking victim, I'm being abused. By this time, I had already gone to the police repeatedly. This will probably take a minute again. Now, there's a lot of these to go through, by the way, so this is kind of a pain in my ass. Let's see. We'll shut this down. I type, she gave me hope when I had none. Now I got a cloud in my head. Fear of a tiny woman and sleep debt. Literally, yeah. Legally, yeah. I'm in therapy and shit. They won't give me sleep meds, so I won't kill myself with them. I gotta be here every Tuesday. Then back to Colorado so I don't have panic attacks with nobody to talk to. Hell, you threatening me was better therapy than talking. He typed, I know, anytime you need to talk shit to get your mind off it, man. I typed, when I was violent, I got what I wanted. When I chose to be the good guy, I got abandoned. I've still saved more lives than any cop on the Boulder PD. He typed, you'll find there's always something more with me. Peel back layers to find my meaning. Sometimes we need to get it out. It's a blip that anxiety causes. I typed, saving lives with blankets. It's what I did for 8 years. That's when I met the twins. I just wanted them out of the park. Then Emery and another fuckhead adult got caught with the two of them. I didn't see either for 3 years. He typed, I met Natalie cleaning out the saddlebags of my bike. My little brother went to the same school. I was showing him the bike I had just gotten. I get the impact she has on a broken heart. She did it to me too. If you're mad, dude, blow it up here. Natalie told me you needed help. That is how I do it. Here's a place to put it. She cares. I typed, I have Asperger's. It's a form of autism, and certain stimuli fuck me up. Now here's the thing. If she cared, she would fucking call me and listen instead of playing victim and going out of her way to treat me completely like shit when I'm trying to get a hold of her for help to stop this shit. I went to the cops for help. I went to Joanna Taylor Smith for help. I went to her for help. I went to Maddie Boa for help and Alicia for help. And here I am typing with Tim, trying to get his help. And how did he start off the conversation? By fucking threatening me. By calling me a fucking chimo. By accusing me of being on fucking meth. Fuck this dude. But here I am. I'm trying to be nice to him. He's like, she did it to me too. I mean, here I am. I'm feeling bad for this guy because I'm like, hey, the same shit that I'm going through. This is the guy that she's telling me is such a terrible person. Like, yeah, if she's fucking doing it to this guy too, she's playing head games like Jamie Lee Curtis. Fuck that shit. What happened in Virginia, I meant no harm, but her cracked phone auto-corrected to whatever the hell it wanted, and the car situation, and I wasn't worth talking to. No matter what I did, it was wrong and I was bad. And that's the thing, no matter what I did, no matter what I do, if I play video games to get my mind off of it, then I get treated like shit. If I go to the police, I get treated like shit or blown off. If I go to Joanna Taylor Smith, I get treated like shit or fucking blown off. Or her boyfriend fucking yells at me for 3 days because he's pissed off at Joanna Taylor Smith. Alicia was the one who was mean. And that's true. Alicia was the one who was fucking mean there over that cracked fucking phone that she fucking gave me. Not Natalie. But by the time it all went... Let's see. By the time it all went to hell, she hated me too. The fact is that if I have an issue with you, I can talk to 10 million people, but if none of those people are you, they are no help. Same with her. He typed, give her space, dude. I had given her fucking space. I gave her 1,700 miles of fucking space. Then tell me about your shit with others. Now here he is being nice. And that's exactly what fucking Jai Rogers said. He said, oh, well, he's being nice here. He typed, then tell me your shit with others. I don't care. Out what you can here to get it out. You ain't crazy. Hey, man, I got to crash out. I'll hit you up in the morning and we can talk shit or something. You down? Now, at this point, because of the shit that I've gone through, and mind you, you know, this isn't the first person that I've had to deal with this with, all right? And as far as the shit with Maddie Boa, I wasn't the first person that Maddie Boa went running around fucking saying that somebody was a fucking sexual predator and shit. She did that shit to Chaos, a.k.a. Brian Townsend. I drove 1,700 miles away so she could feel safe. Her space is fine. My panic attack needs to stop. After 5 months, no sleep, treated like a villain despite the fact that my intentions were good. I just need it to stop. I do want my life to end, but only because seeing her die every goddamn night is hell. He typed, she just got done telling me that all she wants... some silence between the two of you. Bitch, I can't see my loved ones. I have people threatening my life. I am fucking by myself all the fucking time. I have no friends. I can't go see my friends in Colorado because I have to worry about fucking crackheads and meth heads who are customers of Maddie Boa's assaulting me. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I typed, sure, I gotta drive to Denver to help Leah. That's Leah Plunkett, Ken and Leah. So I'll be driving until 1 a.m. or so. Not sure if they have internet, and I have no phone. She's very bad if you got hurt. Or, she's feel very bad if you got hurt. I did get hurt. I was being hurt repeatedly. She got to see her loved ones. She got to go to college. She got to do all of this shit. Meanwhile, I never got any of that. What I got is a lifetime of fucking abuse because I'm not good looking, because I'm not rich, because I don't have a family that fucking cares, and because I'm fucking disabled. I have disabilities that I can't fucking get rid of. I can't just magic them away. We ain't got to fight, just got to find a way to get you some rest, man. I typed, and in the last 5 months, not a word has been spoken between Natalie and I. Honestly, she chose to lie to me and about me. I didn't want to care about her. It's not a choice, though. She is my hero. And she is. She fucking rescued me from the Boulder Police Department. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. He typed, go to sleep. You'll be fine, I bet. I typed, if she had been straightforward, we wouldn't have issues. If she had kept her word, we wouldn't have issues. If I hadn't been overwhelmed by dead people, I wouldn't have had a panic attack, and she and I would still be friends. None of this removes my nightmares, however. I watch Care Bears before bed in the hope that it will help. Even pot is useless. You get some sleep. If I can, I will. Let's see. Alright, it's missing some here. Probably some of the ones where I was Facebook banned for posting them. I typed, no need to cower, I grew up fighting. I choose not to be violent as an adult. But that won't stop me from defending myself. My parents were junkies, just like you and Natalie. I'm a very cool guy. He typed, I told you I'm here to harass you like you do her. You ain't. You're not even chilly. Would you like for me to stop bothering you? Blow up your phone? Do you see how doing this to someone makes them not like you? That's the point, is that I left Virginia. I was done with her. I was done with her. I was done with her fucking sister. I needed them to put a stop to shit like this. I typed, except I didn't threaten to hurt anyone, where you, a child rapist and heroin dealer, are threatening a person you don't know over a girl who thinks you're a piece of shit. I was going to visit some homies, but it's kind of entertaining to read your ignorance. He typed, that's really my point here. I typed, no, your point is that you are a bitch. Backtracking because you have no follow-through. He typed, okay, have it your way. Let's see. You thought I'd cower and say I'm sorry and cry and plead for mercy over the internet? Fucking stupid. The violence you preach against you're about to receive. I typed, oh poor me, whatever shall I do? LOL fucking punk. He typed, you will cry in my hands. I typed, you give that good a hand job? Blow me. He typed, Natalie thinks so. I typed, yup. So good, she's with another dude, LOL. He typed that she never talks about. What's your point? You're a bum-ass douchebag who harasses girls half your age. I typed, the only thing she said about you was you're an asshole and fucked her when she was still a kid. You took her dog and you were a junkie. He typed, LOL, I know she did. See? She told me those things and he admits to it right here. She never said those things about me, now did she? Did she say I took her dog? Did she? Did she say I fucked her when she was a kid? No, she fucking didn't. I type, so not hearing about him must mean he's a decent guy and you are not. I typed, or there's nothing to say about him like she says about you. I typed, it's okay. She can say whatever she wants. It's America. She can date whoever she wants. It's America. She's 1,700 miles away, and I don't give a shit about your opinion of a girl you molested, fucking Chimo. He typed, I'm not a good person, though I will give you that. I'm a mean person with rage issues and PTSD shit I got to work out. I typed, oh shit, Loveland and Broomfield, ha. Now I know you are a bitch. Let's see. We're going through all this again. Hey man, check that out. You made a friend today. That Care Bear shit is funny as fuck, though, dude. See, that's the thing, is that it's all fucking jumbled, and that's what's really fucked up about Facebook. I mean, I tried to post these all, and they're all out of fucking order. You know? I mean, it's really fucking fucked up. Here's some more that's pretty interesting. Let's see. He typed, "Hey man, check that out. You made a friend today. That Care Bear shit is funny as fuck though, dude." I typed, "I hate seeing her die. If I gotta watch Power Rangers or Voltron, so be it. Whatever it takes not to have that dream. Princess Mononoke, perhaps? I don't know. I won't hurt Natalie. It's her threatening me like I would, or her treating me like I would, that's got me stuck in my head. Being the good guy was more important than air. Being good to her was more important than life. And being treated like a villain over shitty luck is the story of my life." "You be safe. You have my permission to kill me at any point in time. Anything except seeing her die." He typed, "It'll smooth out. I know if I know Natalie as well as I like to believe, it'll fix itself." It didn't fix itself. The whole time I'm being fucking abused, threatened, and harassed. I mean, seriously, this shit needed to fucking stop. But it's no, she'd want you to look at yourself a more positive way. People make mistakes. She knows that, as do we. That's right. People do make fucking mistakes. But I didn't make a mistake in fucking Virginia. I did the right thing by fucking leaving and letting her have that shit all to her fucking self. I typed, "If you saw her die every night, you'd think differently. It's not like seeing a villain on a movie die. It's her hitting a service truck, airbag breaks her neck, and she's facing me. Fact is, she could have taken the time to talk to me instead of treating me like a villain, and I'd love not to care, but I have no off button." He typed, "Make no mistake, she could lead a cult with a whisper. Things like that aren't easy to hear about yourself. Like, put yourself in her spot." I fucking did! Jesus fucking Christ, that's why I left the fucking state. You know? "Your friends tell you that he has dreams about you dying. It's creepy to her." It's fucking creepy to me to have people treat me like I'm a fucking child molester or a rapist or a fucking stalker, and later on a fucking murderer. Treating me like I fucking threatened her family, and I didn't fucking threaten her family. That's the fucking point. I didn't threaten anyone in her family until my grandmother's fucking funeral. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. By that point, I had already been repeatedly threatened by people like Tim. I typed, 8 friends left me over her opinions without even asking me what happened. 5 people threatened to hurt me. I don't honestly think she cares. People who care don't do shit like that." He typed, "People who are afraid, so things they would not normally." Well, that's the thing. I drink some milk, it solidifies in the stomach. See, that's the thing, is that this is all fucking jumbled up. It's not in the right order. There's fucking pieces that are missing because of the fucking Facebook bans. There was one of them in here, I think, where it had his address. I'm not sure. I actually went to the address, but the thing is, the address that I went to was the same street and the same number, but it was in Boulder, Colorado. And fuck yeah, I knocked on the door to talk to Tim Beeson. He sent me his address to do so. I typed, "When I went to Virginia, it was to save a life. I don't do well without a support network, so I set one up before I left for Virginia. It all fell apart, and Natalie and Alicia were all I had. All the jobs I set up, all the friends who were supposed to be there, all of it went to shit." And that's true. Like with Amy Witcher and Andrew Witcher and their mom, you know, I mean, it was a job there. And with that young woman that I went to rescue and her fucking kid, I mean, the phone that I had for that and the dude that I was supposed to be fucking working for when I got there, that all fell through. And fucking Brett Roloff was in fucking jail, and I didn't have the money to go see Amanda DeMette, and I didn't have the money to go see Sage, and I didn't have the money to go see Christine Buhit's ex, Ed. You know, I mean, it just all went to fucking hell, and there I was, dehydrated, stuck in that fucking vehicle, and like it fucking sucked. I got Natalie's old phone. It's cracked. Alicia was going to show me how to use it, but quit her job 10 minutes after turning it on and didn't have time. It auto corrected the words I was. Let's see. But quit her job 10 minutes after turning it on and didn't have the time. It auto corrected the words I was using the most. I couldn't fix it. Natalie and Alicia were mad because of what I typed, so I tried to explain in texting, which still wasn't fixed. Alicia typed things like, "You showed your true colors, and my sister doesn't need your help. You let your intentions be known." Let's see. And I tried to type it right. Wouldn't work. I was overwhelmed. Alicia was assuming the worst, and Natalie said she would talk to me. I was freaking out and needed to talk to her in person, but she didn't talk to me. She started sending the same stuff as Alicia. I typed over 100 messages because every time I tried to type it right, it still auto-corrected wrong, increasing my anxiety, and there was nothing I could do about it. Literally, the only thing that will help me is for Natalie to talk to me instead of assuming the worst. She thinks an autistic overload is a temper tantrum, but it's not even close to the same thing. She said her brother has Asperger's, um, but he has a family to help him. Let's see. But he has a family to help him through. I had just me and my car. She said she had panic attacks, but she treated me like crap for having them after my birthday. You know, I spent 17 hours in a hot McDonald's parking lot so I'd have the gas and food for a picnic on my birthday. Instead, we went out with Alicia to a coffee shop, talked about Alicia the whole time, and I just wanted to talk to Natalie one-on-one because two of them is too much stimuli. It was cut short when her mom found her heroin. It was the last time I saw her. She said she talked to me on the phone. Um, she said she talked to me on the phone after that to tell me not to call her anymore, but I didn't remember the call. Let's see. I do try to see it from her point of view, which is part of the reason I was freaking out so bad. I understood why she took my texts wrong, and if she would have talked to me, we could have cleared it up in 10 minutes instead of me wishing for death daily. A lot of my friends died in October. A lot of them left. Miss Natalie was nice to me when nobody else was nice to me. My back was so messed up I couldn't walk a block for 6 months, so I was staying behind a dumpster in Boulder. Her and Maddie were the only two people to come see me. Let me see. I lost them both the same day over misunderstanding texts and badly autocorrected texts. What she thinks was a temper tantrum wasn't. It was me scared shitless and wanting to keep one of the few people I had left. Lack of sleep and out of smokes and cash and hurting from sunup to sundown. Labor ready. I've been in a lot worse conditions, but not mentally. I've never been that scared of what someone thought of me. She was my hero. And that's the thing, at that point, like, that's all I had left. And I already knew that because she was young and because she was pretty, that people were gonna go out of their way to take it the wrong way and be fucking evil as shit. But I let them know I was in Denver. I'm in Denver. Fucking dreams again. You still alive? You typed, "Yeah, man, my apologies. I was napping. I spent all day building a new forge." I typed, "I work mostly with wood. I can metal cast. Not much Smithy XP yet. Kinda stuck in the head." And I was doing some blacksmithing myself, by the way. Um, I spent the day helping friends in South Denver. That was Ken and Leah. I typed, I won't be sleeping for a few hours. Feel free to message if you wish. Fucking nightmare again. I typed, I'm at a friend's house. I have that dream, so I go outside to puke so I don't wake everyone up. But the dogs start barking. At least the rain is nice. One dog is keeping me company. She has 3. He typed, God, dogs are good for that, for sure. I typed, I'm in Colorado until Monday. I would like to meet you before I leave. He typed, currently I'm pretty busy. The weather has my workspace closed, so I'm stuck trying to make blades for folks with only hand tools. I typed, all I use are hand tools. Made my own planing axe 2 weeks ago. I have propane and MAP gas if it will help. He typed, well, I don't use either of those gases. He typed, I'm currently looking around at sewing machines as though I can. Hand making nice leather sheaths is a bitch and just as time consuming as making the steel. I typed, I leather work, it's easy. I can sculpt anything, draw anything. I am familiar with my swords. What type do you specialize in? He typed, I'm a smith. I make all kinds of shit. I typed, I've been learning how to build castles since I was 15. Asian, African, European. That includes all the furnishings. My blacksmithing is the only thing I lack XP in, but I have built forges and hearths. I typed, I make my own hand tools. This one is electro-etched with copper. Helps judge the wear on the plane. Let's see. Well, it's looking like it's all over the place too. And that's the thing. I mean, it's just a bunch of fucking shit. And that's the thing. Like, I left her alone. And when I got to Boulder, I had to deal with this fucking bullshit. Not just that of Tim Beeson. Like, Tim Beeson didn't start harassing me about this where I could verify that it was Tim until the beginning of March. And the thing is that, well, I'd already been getting harassing phone calls and threatening phone calls, and the fucking cops didn't care. Like, I needed fucking help, and people kept on telling me how to think and how to feel. Meanwhile, the only people that I have to talk to here in Chapel, Nebraska are fucking negative all the fucking time, like Brenda Dickinson. That's the thing, is that nobody cared about the shit that was happening to me. Alright? She had all sorts of friends, all sorts of people showering her with the fucking attention because she's fucking pretty. She's got this fucking heroin junkie here who fucking stole her dog and held her down and screamed in her face. And this guy is getting a hold of me and fucking threatening me. And now here, I'm trying to be nice to the guy. And, you know, it lasted for a little bit. Then he starts being a fucking dick again. You know, and he's typing here, any issues you have with Natalie can be handled through me. No, it needed to be handled through the fucking cops. I mean, seriously, the shit that these people were doing to me needed to fucking stop. Now, the biggest problem that I'm having right now is this shit being out of order. I'd like to show you everything that was fucking said in order, how it fucking happened. Nobody fucking cared to actually help me. Just pretty fucking words on fucking Facebook. I can't see my fucking friends without being threatened, harassed, and fucking assaulted. And people want to give me pretty fucking words. Meanwhile, these people get to see their loved ones. They get to see their friends and their family in person. They get to see the people that they care about. But do I? No. I get pretty fucking words. And that's it. The thing is that I should have had help when I was 18 years old. I went and joined the workforce and tried my best through fucking panic attacks. Alright? Through fucking meltdowns. I have to hold it together all the time without the support that these people fucking have. Now then there was the fact that, like, when Natalie died, yes, people started helping me more than any help that I'd ever had before in my life. But at the same time, I had expenses that were 10 times more than I could ever fucking possibly pay for, even with the fucking help that they were giving me. And in addition to that, all of my money is being spent to go to court date after court date after court date for things that I had to do to defend myself. I can't take care of myself. That's why I was getting disability money. I can't take care of myself. That's why I was in housing. And people kept blowing me off. If you do this, if you do that, if you do this, if you do that. I'm jumping through all of these fucking hoops for all of these people because I need their fucking help. And after I've jumped through all those fucking hoops, I get thrown away like I'm garbage. And they can't even come forward and acknowledge that I was fucking trying.